Hello, everybody. I hope you are well in good health. Today, let's have a conversation about the new Chieftain Mk6, the controversial tank that has been released in the last event with the tiered boxes, which the community didn't receive very well because you had to gamble a bit more than usual boxes, and the boxes that they were sold usually in Christmas you should have bought about 240 to receive all the content. This time I thought that many content creators they have told that you need to buy thousands of boxes. To be honest, in my opinion, you only had to buy like 500, which is still quite pricey, about 500 euros, maybe a bit more for 580 or almost something like that, which is still a high price just to get all the tanks. But that's how it is. Obviously, my complaint about the new tired loot boxes were that you should have received as a compensation for having a tank, for owning a tank, you should have received the compensation in gold plus a prime box, which was the tier 3 one. And in my opinion, from the second tiered box, you could have received only tier 3 box. And in the tier 3 box, if you had the chance to open another box, it should be prime, not to receive again a tier 1. And still it's gambling, but that would have been better received by the community. Okay, let's have a conversation about the new Chieftain and the Chieftain that you can get from the clan wars. Okay, this tank is very situational. Basically, you have to play hold down to have some sort of armor. It has decent mobility if you just equip it with the full equipment, the best equipment that you can put on him. 6 crew skills and obviously the food. It has weak spot here. It has weak spot here. Through the tracks you cannot side scrape at all with this tank. And you still can get panned around here. Yeah, let's have a conversation about the new Chieftain that's been sold under a paywall, to be honest, but it's still a very situational tank. We're gonna speak now in more depth, yeah. We have a comparison in between the new Chieftain, as I said, and the Clan Wars Chieftain. Okay, as we can see, the Chieftain Mk6 has a very high DPM. If you just keep it right, we're gonna put basically have try to improve a lot the mobility and the gun. That's this tank. It has a laser gun, as we can see, a very good DPM. Bear in mind that 10% of the DPM it is from the skill that basically if you are if your vehicle is below 25% health. Usually I don't use that skill because it's a bit loss. You can play the whole game without that skill, and you should invest in something else, yeah. As we can see, we have the gun ram or the ventilation and the turbo. I want to maximize the DPM and the mobility, as we can see, plus the food. We put here the top reverse speed, plus here we just put the this dispersion to hold traverse and the movement. DPM very big, quite very good mobility, power traverse, effective top speed, the gun, laser gun, to be honest, guy, look, 1.07 aiming time, dispersion, it's very very good on the paper, to be honest, yeah. But let's see the armor, guys, yeah. Let's make a comparison, yeah. Cupola, it's quite big. You get pinned a lot of times here, yeah. You can, okay, that's against the own gold, 310. you can get pen here. It's the armor. It has some armor. Even if you play just hold down, maybe like this, you still can get pen under the gun. Driver hatch. Here you can get penned. Obviously you have to hide your weak spot, but you can get penned in here. So basically this tank, it's all about armor, only if you play hold down. On the flat you have no armor, only your DPM. Now let's compare it to the other Chieftain that you get from the Clan Wars. Obviously it has been nerfed, you have lower DPM, still 1.5 aiming time, but from 1.07 the Mk6 has to 1.5, it's still a lot, to be honest. So this tank we can consider it like laser gun. Dispersion 0.24. Here we get 0.26. Obviously on this Chieftain from the Clan Wars, we have a bit lower top speed with the same build, but we have a bit power to weight ratio. I think it's a bit better. And the horsepower on engine is more on this tank. View range 550, this 18 and 493 on the Mk6 Chieftain. Now this tank, it's a lot more armored, guys. As you can see, against on gold, it's, look at this. If you play hold down, only here you have a slight chance, but if you just keep moving, yeah, still the old Chieftain, it's better in the armor, lot better, to be honest. Obviously flat ground you get banned, but it's almost no weak spot if you play hold down. Obviously has worse gun but more armor. I don't own this tank, to be honest, because I didn't play too much Clan Wars, but I'm looking forward to get this tank as well because it has very good armor. Okay, now let's go back to the game. Let's see how this tank feels, to be honest. Even with this equipment, I still feel it's a bit sluggish, but it moves. So it has about 200 less horsepower than the Chieftain you get from the Clan Wars. We're playing on Alpha Haluf against Tier 10 now. Let's see if we can outrun the ally Chieftain. Another tank from the boxes, MTB, which is all about the gun, has no armor. We're gonna review that one as well. But this tank, it's all about the gun, guys, and some sort of mobility. It has some decent armor, but I think it's balanced because you can get penned quite easily. As I said, gun really sweet. To be honest, this tank should have been put into the some sort of missions for campaign or something. So, but I don't know, guys. Still, I think it's a bit weaker than the Clan Wars Chieftain. We are trying to look for a shot in here. Someone crosses always here. Oh my god, their Chieftain got a really high shot. We penned the car of 45 tons. Now we're looking here for a side shot into these tanks. We hope we're gonna connect one here. No, the Panzer Kampfhanger. what's the name, whatever is, that's my thing. He has durability tracks. Shame we couldn't paint that one. Let's hope to get a pen and MTB, which we've done. Oh, our Fv is just doing heavy work here, guys, which is good for us. I have scanned the map. We feel a bit overwhelmed here, but all their tanks here, they have low HP. We're trying to fight. We missed a shot into Bc-72-1. Okay, the Chieftain is gone. I wanted to make some pressure in here. Okay. I was a bit confused here, but we got into the BZ-71-1. Okay, I'm reloading with this tank. Okay, we got all the spot on the track. Very smart shot there into the track. Thanks to our Fv, he did very good damage into these tanks here. Yeah, I'm reloading with this tank in about 6.1 seconds. We're looking for a shot here, which unfortunately we missed. We should have aimed properly, but now we want to farm this IS-7, even if we get, let's see. He didn't focus us, which is very good. We keep farming him. We're trying to move. The RT pins us, so we should be able to take him out now. Yes. Okay, the game is a bit more equal now. Until now, it looks like, oh my god, we got sniped by the DPV. Quite unfortunate shot we got. Maybe that's gonna cost us. We want to make some pressure into the base, but they have only tanks there. They are camping on the back now. Always I like to go on the lower side just to avoid getting sniped by all their tank destroyers in there. Until now we have like a good game. Let's see, 5,000 combined until now, which is very good, to be honest. We didn't block too much damage because we didn't play hold down a lot. We had to run to get the damage. Amazing shot. The gun is really powerful on this tank, guys. But to be honest, I don't think so. It's an overpowered tank in my point of view. To be honest, one of the tanks that I really like and you can really consider it like overpowered, everyone can get it, it's IS-4. If you play it right, you can bounce so many shots and you have 340 hit. We got another shot in the Fv here. We're trying to farm him. We should aim for the track there to get assistance on the track, but fortunate. Okay, we tried a shot into the STRV, but the caliber of our gun sometimes is not high enough to pen him. Yeah, we pen him now. I was trying to snipe for his cupola, but okay, we got him again. Almost 7k combined. Yeah, we have a bit more than 7k now. I was hoping we can get some about 2 shots more in here. What a bit of assistance. We got one more into him, which is very good. Bounce on the STV. Now we're trying to find his cupola again. We couldn't. We got penned, as I said, guys. Yeah. Now we're trying to switch on HE. Let's farm him a bit with the HE. Let's see if we can pen him once. Well, it's not pen, but we still do some damage. We got one more shot in him. We have some 140 average penetration, which is very good on HE. And that's it, guys. Quite a good game on the Chieftain. We got almost 9,000 combined. I think we have played well. The gun is very good. Let's look on the results. Yeah. M class, high caliber, Confederate. We did 6.2 and 2000 here, and yeah, 6.8 something, almost 6.9. Sorry, almost 9,000 combined. So yeah, that's the Chieftain, guys. I think it's a situational tank, but very high DPM, good mobility. I am, to be honest, in between this one and this one. I would still like to get this one because it has a lot more armor. You can play a bit more stupid, to be honest. Less mistakes on this one. A bit lower DPM, but you trade armor for DPM. And yeah, that was Cosmo for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. All the best. Be good and take care.